Hey folks, I'm HP's Dr. Pink and today's topic is basic rock timing. If you always thought, ooh, my rock guitar sounds cool, but some kind of punch is missing, which I always hear from the really cool bands, which I know, here are the tricks you want to know, how this gets really groovy in this, or how is it supposed to sound. 3, 4. Yeah, stuff like that. So let's get started with this. You need steady distortion, set the gain level on 7, and the rest is all playing technique. So let's check out how it's really played and pay close attention to my instructions, because that's the main trick behind it. Yeah, folks, the key of everything is your steady, palm muted power chord. Yeah, I'm playing an A5 here. Your hand is here with this part of the hand on the strings, proper position. And with down sucks you play 8 notes. So if this is the beat, 1, 2, you play steady 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It's also pretty good if you start to count, because otherwise you cannot really figure out the next exercises. So count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now here comes a trick. If you play alone, I think, okay, that's okay, it's no problem for me. But the real problem comes, and I can tell you by now, if I do recordings in this style, sometimes I really have to pay attention that I'm really steady on the beat. What does that mean? You have to be as precise as hell. Just really da 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 da. If a little bit besides this da 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 together with drum and bass, it won't sound cool. So let's see how it's supposed to sound. 1, 2, 3. So just see da 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 da. Really straight ahead stuff. As A5, F5, G5, these are the 3 chords which are used. So also when you change the chord, really steady and keep your position very strict. This hand won't move when you change the chords. See? When I go too far in this direction, the sound goes away. Too far in this direction, sounds too much. So you just stay here. Yeah, so this is the very most important exercise. If you cannot do this, you cannot count, you don't go further. So really straight, steady stuff. It really sounds cool. 3 and 2, 3, 4. Now comes the next step. To really give more drive to it, like you have a longer passage with probably these 3 chords, and to give more drive, you start to make anticipations. In this case on 4 ends. So you count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And when the 4 end comes, you just move your hand up a little bit and attack the full power chord. See? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So you just slightly open up your hand, go back. First, just try to do the movement. See? And the anticipation is on 4 and. Now there are two ways of doing it. Either the one way, just move up when a 4N comes, then move down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. See? Or the other way, which is also cool, gives even more drive. You can also mix it up, as in this example. You keep the note which you open up till one end. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and see, you keep it till the one end. In this case, I selected on the A, I just make the 1 and 4 end, and when I change to F and to G, I keep it till 1 and so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And this gives an extra drive. Let's see it with the track, it's really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how you get this extra drive. The next level will be add an additional accent, and the second place you make it mostly is the 2 ends. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and see. So it comes additional to the 4 end. We have the 2 end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we just make it on the A5, on the F we keep it going, because probably the figure is then too overloaded in this scenario. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's see with the track, let's see the extra drive you get. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Now we're gonna take it to the max. We have the whole thing in one row. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So now we have on the 4 end we change to F5, 4 and keep it till one end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the end we come back to the palm muted and go back to the chord and keep it going. So and here we have the extra drive now on this as a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Comes pretty fast now, so stay relaxed, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty cool. Looks like my wah just switched itself on, which we don't want at the moment. Well, you can also spice it up with you keep your wah going. Now, the trick is now to build up. Rock songs often have something which is going on and going on. Like for a long time, in this case, these chords A5 to F5 to G5. So if you want to create tension, you start with a simple figure and build it up till it really comes in. And so I'm going to play the whole thing now and show how you can really create tension just by using this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, folks, these were a few ideas how you create a really steady and really punching, groovy rock beat just with simple power chords. Rock songs often are only simple power chords. Whether it's from the 80s, from the 90s, or today's, this steady rock thing, the center of it is as I explained, is this, that you have this really extremely tight on the beat, and the rest you just put it in where you feel like it's cool or you want to have an accent. And of course, if the band also makes the anticipations like on 4-end or 2-end, it gives even more punch to a rock song. Yeah, what more to say about this? Not really much. Yeah, you can download the tabs and this backing track in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. The link is in the description box below. See the description, the instructions on that page. And follow me on Spotify or on Facebook or wherever. Also on Google, you can follow me. Concerts are released or announced there. Yeah, me and Dr. Pink are signing off, and we'll see us very soon again.